The Philadelphia Eagles just got absolutely rated on day one of free agency, and the numbers being thrown around are enough to make your head spin. While Howie Roseman was clearing out massive cap space, some of our favorite defensive anchors were packing their bags for insane paychecks we simply couldn't match. Is the Birds' defense in total jeopardy after this exodus? Or is this just another masterclass in roster management? Before we dive into the chaos of these departures and that surprise news from the NFL, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button, share this with every Eagles fan you know, and subscribe so you never miss a beat on the Birds. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Jalen Phillips is gone, and the contract he just signed with the Carolina Panthers is genuinely jaw-dropping. We all knew the Eagles wanted him back. He was the heartbeat of that pass rush last year with 41 pressures in just 8 games. I heard it at the Combine. The reporters were all over it. The Eagles were comfortable at $20 million. But Carolina, they went nuclear. 4 years, $120 million, with $80 million in guaranteed cash. That is an average of $30 million.
It's caught at the 30
Jalen was
by
incredible for
Devontae
us,
Smith.
but for a guy who has
It really
a history
dictates the
of
defense
mental
dictates.
retirement in college and both an ACL and Achilles tear in the pros, that is a massive gamble. Can you really blame Howie for walking away from a $30 million a year price tag? With Phillips out, where do we turn? If he's worth 30, then guys like Trey Hendrickson are going to be way out of our bracket. But keep your eyes on Jonathan Greenett. He had a bit of a down year in Minnesota in 2025, but the man is a versatile beast who fits Vic Fangio's system perfectly. He can play the 4-3 or the 3-4. He's a run-stuffing machine, and he's currently only slated for $19 million a season. Even if you want to raise, he's not touching that $30 million mark Jalen just said. Would you rather have the potential of Greenett at $20 million or the injury risk of Phillips at $30 million? Comment below and let me know who you'd pick. And then there's the Nico Dean news. This one hurts the soul because of the leader and fan favorite he became. The Eagles were upfront with him. They told him to test the market and come back if the offers weren't there. Well, the market was very there. The Las Vegas Raiders, who were spending money like it's going out of style, handed him a 3-year, $36 million deal. $12 million a year for a linebacker. We know Vic Fangio loved using him as a blitzer, and his ability to diagnose plays is elite, but the Eagles have a philosophy. You don't overpay for linebackers when you plan for the future. This is exactly why we moved up to grab Jahad Campbell at 31st overall last year. The kid has all-pro range and athleticism. Sure, he's still learning the off-ball role since he was an edge rusher at Alabama, but his coverage skills are already top tier. Between Campbell and Jeremiah Trotter Jr., the Eagles have young, affordable talent that needs to play. We can't stunt their growth by paying a veteran $12 million to sit in their way. The hits kept coming in the secondary, too. Reed Blankenship, the ultimate underdog story, finally got his bag. From an undrafted free agent who broke his leg in college to a high-end starter making monster interceptions in the clutch, he earned every penny of that 3-year, $24. $75 million deal from the Houston Texans. Watching him thrive under DeMeco Ryans is going to be bittersweet, but it leaves a massive hole at safety. Here is the question of the day. With Blankenship gone, should Howie Roseman bring back C.J. Gardner-Johnson for a third stint in Philly, or should we trust the cross-training of Michael Carter at safety? Drop your take in the comments right now. I want to see the debate. Speaking of Michael Carter, that October trade with the Jets is starting to look even more interesting. He just signed a renegotiated deal that cleared roughly $8 million to $9 million in cap space. You don't restructure a guy unless you plan on keeping him, and the rumors of him moving to safety are getting louder. But wait, it's not all departures and salary cap gymnastics. The NFL just handed the Eagles some incredible, unexpected news regarding the 2026 draft. We went into this process expecting 8 picks, but the league just awarded us an extra compensatory pick for Isaiah Rodgers signing with Minnesota. That brings our total to 9 picks for April. Howie Roseman now has a chest full of gold. Pick 23 in the first round, pick 54 in the second, and a literal swarm of mid-round selections including picks for Hassan Reddick, Milton Williams, Josh Sweat, and Mekhi Becton. With all the money we've dumped into the defense lately, extending Jordan Davis, and eventually looking at Jalen Carter and Quinyon Mitchell. Expect this draft to be extremely heavy on offense. We need to find the next Lane Johnson sooner rather than later, and having 9 picks gives Howie the optionality he loves so much. It has been a wild 24 hours. We lost some Warriors, but the blueprint for the next Super Bowl run is being written right now. Howie is playing the long game, while everyone else is overspending in March. If the Eagles make another move tonight, you already know I'll be right back here on the mic to break it all down. Stay loud, stay proud, and as always, fly Eagles fly.